Okay, I'm going to show you how to use the bead frame, the small bead frame, to write out numbers on this special paper. And I just made this on notebook paper, but of course you can purchase this paper or make copies. All right, so we'll start with the units or the ones. And I'm going to slide 1 unit up and write 1 here. And I'm going to write it kind of slanting so that you can see it. This is 2. I'm going to write 2 on here. 3, and I think I'm actually going to write a little smaller so that these all fit. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's move this up a little bit. 9 and 10. So whenever we have 10 ones, we exchange them for 1 10. Now over here in the tens place, we have 1 10. So I'll write that kind of to the side so you can see it. And we have 0 ones. So we'll put a 0 here in the ones or the units place. Okay. Now we have 2 10s and still 0 units or 0 ones. Okay, 3 10s and 0 ones. 4 10s. Let's just keep going. 5 10s. 6 10s. Move this up. 7 10s. 8 10s. 9 10s. Oopsie, look at what I did. I made a mistake, didn't I? So I said 9 10s. I wrote what I said. This should be a 0 because we have 9 10s and 0 ones. So 0 in the ones or units place. Okay, now when we do have 10 10s, remember we have to exchange them for 100. Okay, so now I have 100. I'm going to put a 1 there, kind of slanted. And now I have 0 10s and 0 ones. Okay, so let me make some more room here. And oh, so you can see this is the hundreds place, the thousands place. I'm going to move it though so it all shows up in the frame. So now we have 2 hundreds, 0 10s, 0 ones. We'll just keep going. 3 hundreds, 4 hundreds, 5 hundreds, and actually it might be more comfortable for me if I do this. It is nice to see it all together. We'll look at it afterwards. 6 hundreds, 7 hundreds, 8 hundreds, 9 hundreds, and of course when we get 10 hundreds, remember we have to exchange them for 1,000. So 1 in the thousands place over here, and we have 0 hundreds. Let me move that out of the way. And we have 0 10s and 0 ones or 0 units. And I just noticed my bead frame kind of lines up pretty closely. That's cool. Okay, so now after this activity is done, there are some follow-up activities that can be done. So for example, I can make a quantity on the bead frame. Let's see, 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. 1 2 3 and 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, so I can make that quantity and ask for the student to write it. So I can use a different piece of paper, but I'm just going to use the same one because it's right here. And they would write that there are 1 2 3 4 5 6 ones, 9 10s, 3 hundreds, and 7 thousands. So it's 7,396. Okay, so you could practice if you need to with that. Another follow-up activity is giving the student the frame and saying, okay, could you make 90? And that would be, okay, 0 ones and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tens. Okay, so you could have them make bigger and bigger numbers all the way into the thousands. Okay, and yeah, so that's how to use the small bead frame with writing out numbers, and you can do as much or as little practice as needed on that. All right, see you next time.